What's up, guys? So I had to pretty much just express my opinion on all this crazy ecstasy, MDMA, Molly talk that I've been reading about the past few days and past week or so. As most of you guys know, I've taken a lot of ecstasy in my life. Not recently, obviously. Maybe not obviously if you don't watch my videos, but back in the day, I was heavy into ecstasy use, even to a point where it was very irresponsible and stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my bigger videos on this channel are even talking about ecstasy. There are times when I took ecstasy that I knew had something else in it, and there were times when I took ecstasy and I knew it was just pure MDMA. And I've had good and bad experiences on both, honestly. I'm not gonna lie and say that I haven't taken ecstasy recently, but I am gonna tell the truth by saying that I don't take it nearly as much as I used to. I mean, honestly, if you want to get a picture about how often I do as of now, I'd say probably like once or twice a year, which I feel is good for human beings. And let me stop right there. First of all, to really have a proper discussion about the subject, you have to understand what the fuck it is. MDMA is completely different from ecstasy. MDMA is completely different from today's Molly. When I was raving like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Molly was known as very rare. It was something where it's pure MDMA. That's what Molly was. Nowadays, Molly is just white powder, sometimes even black tar looking shit, which I found. It's not pure MDMA anymore. When you take a Molly, you have no idea what you're taking anymore. I mean, that's just obvious. I'm sure everybody knows that. But knowing that, you have to take into account that everybody's experiences are going to be different using it. There's going to be good, there's going to be bad. Obviously, there's been, I think, like 3 different deaths in the past week involving Molly. Speaking from experience, it's extremely hard to overdose on ecstasy. I mean, one, because you just are a human being and your natural reactions and instincts are to stop taking it or to barf. It's very hard to overdose on ecstasy. I mean, there's people out there who take like fucking 10 pills a night. I was getting to a point where I was taking 5 or 6 a night, and they're fine. Not saying that's what you should do or that's okay, but it is what it is. Second off, I believe, and I say this from experience, that you can take ecstasy or pure MDMA responsibly. And I don't care what people say about that. I know what I'm talking about when I say that. It's crazy. If you know the history behind MDMA, it was actually sold in drugstores. Like, doctors used to prescribe it to like married couples who were going through issues and shit like that, which I feel like is really fucking smart and helpful. I don't want to say all this shit lightly because I know a lot of people watch my videos and they actually like take things from it and use it in their life. Like, I can't tell you how many messages a day I get asking me to find people acid and ecstasy, which I will never do over the internet. I'm not fucking stupid, so I'm sorry about that. You guys are gonna have to find your own lane. But either way, MDMA is a fucking beautiful thing. And I say that with complete truth and honesty. It can teach you things that you don't even know about yourself. And it has in me. Throughout high school, I was a huge fucking dick. I was a disrespectful fucking asshole to everybody. And I hated the whole fucking world. And that was throughout my whole high school years, all until I was like 18, 17 years old. The first time I actually took ecstasy was on Christmas Eve, and I was with my brother and his chick, and we were kind of just hanging out, listening to music, and then we went to a friend's house and blah blah blah. But it was amazing. We took one pill each, drank a grip of water. I mean, I'm not that if you drink water it's okay. I'm just saying, we weren't stupid about it, even though we were dumbass little kids. But it was an amazing time. I remember seeing Christmas lights and fucking just the way the earth felt. I was so much more open about things. I was a completely different person. I was free. As weird as that is to say, I mean, that's how I was. And you can't, and people will say, why didn't you just go on a vacation? Why didn't you just, whatever the fuck? That's how I feel when I ride a jet ski or ride my dirt bikes or some shit. Bull fucking shit. That's fucking false. Like, no. Human beings, as human beings, are fucking physical creatures. We're chemical based. Like, me talking is just neurological whatever. People don't understand that we are not anything but science. And being that we are pure science, we are not able to perceive things that are right in front of us. Do you realize that there are people who see blue as a whole different way than you see blue? Humans are so basic that I do feel like there are substances and chemicals that we can use to our advantage to make us better beings, better physical structures. Whether that be MDMA or LSD or psilocybin, whatever. Even fucking THC, H2O. I mean, I hate to compare ecstasy, I mean MDMA to H2O, but I mean think about it. After you get done running a sick ass mile and a half, and you don't have water for a long ass time, how good is water, and how much better do you feel after you drink that water? And that's just because of molecules that are entering your body. Same shit with MDMA. It can make you a better person, pretty much. It can help you. The sad thing about it is that people are so fucking stupid, and we are so basic that we don't know how to control ourselves sometimes. I don't know. I really just wanted to say that there are such positive things that can come from MDMA. Like I said, old married couples who are having issues, even friends who are having issues. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I've rolled and fucking like talked about things that I never would have talked about if I not been on ecstasy. It truly is a miracle drug, and I'm not saying that lightly. I understand what people are gonna think, but it really is. And I'm sick of people talking about it like it's fucking like the worst thing ever to happen to mankind. Yeah, it can fucking kill you. Yeah, it can fucking fuck you up, and there are a lot of people like using it irresponsibly. The same way a lot of people are using guns irresponsibly. The same way a lot of people are using even weed irresponsibly. Fucking religion, everything. Like, people are fucking stupid, and don't get it in your head that just because something is being fucked up and because people are fucking things up, that it's always going to be like that. Stay with an open mind. Do not believe what you read. Do not, take people's opinions to heart and only believe that. Find things out for yourself. I'm not saying go and take ecstasy, but I'm saying keep an open mind. Be fucking smart about your choices, and know that you are your own fucking human. And just because people on the radio are saying something, or because Cascade and them made a fucking PSA talking about how horrible ecstasy is and how irresponsible it is, and all these fucking radio DJs are talking shit, it's fucking stupid to me. Though, I mean, I'm not going to say that I think it's wrong. They're very well intentioned, but at the same time, they're not very well educated about it. I mean, I could talk about this for a long ass fucking time. I really just wanted to get my opinion out there and talk about it. A lot of people were asking me like, hey, what's going on, this and that. So I really just wanted to say what I said. MDMA is a fucking beautiful thing. Same way with psychedelics. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all drugs are helpful and good for you. I'm not saying if you go shoot heroin into your arm, you're going to have this huge heavenly experience and discover all these new things about you. No, that's completely false. But if you do take like a fucking half a ecstasy pill that you know who made it, like I know people who fucking manufacture pills in their fucking garage with big ass machines. Like, I fucking know where my shit was coming from most of the time. I'm not gonna lie, I did do shit irresponsibly at sometimes. It is what it is. I mean, there's smart ways to do things and there's stupid fucking ways to do things, and just understand that. And that's really all I wanted to say. I'm not defending anything. This is just my opinion on the situation. So my name's Life4W84. Thanks for watching. Also, to everybody who's a fan of mine, this is my new spot. In the next vlog that I'll upload in a couple of days, you'll understand where I'm at and what's all been happening in the past month. So